Hello, I'm Karita Walker. I'm the owner and CEO of My WOAB, or My Workout Accountability Buddy. And today I'm answering the question, where are my WOBs? Where are my workout accountability buddies? We are finding them. And today I'm excited to introduce to you Mr. Dwight. He's the owner of the Exercise Coach, and I'm going to go ahead and bring him in. Welcome, Dwight.
Morning, Karita. It's thank you for having me, and good morning to you too.
Awesome. So, Dwight, tell us more about the Exercise Coach.
Sure. Thank you for the opportunity. Well, the Exercise Coach is in short, I guess you could call us a high-tech personal training kind of boutique fitness concept. We are a franchise, so we're located across the country. We've got a location right here in Gilbert, Arizona, and we specialize in total body workouts in 20 minutes. And I know for many people that's very unique to what they've been accustomed to. And many of our clients come to us because they got busy schedules. They are working professionals and really can't spend, multiple hours per week in the gym. And for many of our other clients who, may have grown up in a traditional fitness environment, the traditional big box gyms just aren't attractive to them any longer. So they enjoy that one-on-one attention that we give, or even our smaller settings, that semi-private environment. As far as how I came into this line of work, I grew up, and I'm using air quotes, but I grew up from a fitness standpoint in more of a traditional atmosphere, as an end user. So, in my younger days, I was, I spent probably 12 to 15 hours a week in the gym. I was really big into weightlifting and a little bit of powerlifting. And, while I was in graduate school, and I actually went to graduate school in a completely different discipline. And when I got into corporate America, really strayed away from my personal health and fitness.
Yeah.
And, what I was noticing is many busy professionals were in the same boat as I was. As life kind of takes over, we lose time to take care of ourselves. And I think for me, the wake-up call was I had a good friend and a fraternity brother who passed away of a heart attack way too soon. He was 46 years old, and he passed away of a heart attack. And this was about 2.5 years ago. And that was really a wake-up call for me. And at the time, I was about 75 pounds heavier than I am right now. And so I knew I needed to personally make some changes, but I also, again, realized that there were a lot of people in the same situation that I was. And so, just because of some things that happened in the corporate environment that I was in, I had the opportunity to walk away from a traditional corporate atmosphere and was looking at, what the next chapter looked like for me. And so I thought about how could I work on my own personal fitness journey, but also help others who happen to be in a similar situation, who wanted to work on their own personal fitness journeys as well. And in my corporate career, I was, one of the things I enjoyed was helping corporations and people meet their goals. And I thought, man, this would be a great fit to be able to continue to do that, but now in the health and fitness realm. And given that my background early on, I was really big into the health and fitness piece before I kind of strayed away, if you will. This seemed like a perfect match. And so being able to help, not just busy professionals, but many times professionals or people who don't find themselves in a traditional gym, but bottom line, people who are concerned about their own health and fitness and being able to help them meet goals that maybe they didn't even think they could meet before is a huge, I love being able to do that. And so one thing led to another, and I had the opportunity to take on this, and I'm loving it.
Awesome. So when people come to you, do you do an initial one-on-one consultation? What is the routine that's done?
Absolutely. That's a great question. So we do a one-on-one consultation, and they also we give them two complimentary workouts, because with our process, one of the things that makes us unique is the experience that we have, that we give our clients is so unique to what we do. It's only fair that they have a chance to experience it and understand if it's something that will work for them. And so during that initial consultation, we'll sit down with them and talk about what fitness goals they have, really work through what's important to them. And so we'll ask them to, really look out into the future. We'll start with a relatively short horizon. We'll say, hey, over the next, 6 months, over the next year, what's important to you? And then we'll look out a little further and talk about how the changes that we're working on right now can impact longer term. So we'll look out, a couple of years, 5 years, 10 years down the line, and really talk about how health and fitness changes that we work on right now can have long-term impact. And then once we're done talking about what's important to them, we'll hopefully be able to make a connection to how we at the Exercise Coach can not only help meet their goals, but if there are obstacles that have stood in their way in terms of, keeping them from achieving those goals, hopefully we can minimize or eliminate those obstacles. And then comes the fun part. Then we actually get out, get them set up on our equipment. We've got proprietary technology that we use, and we actually get them set up, and then we get going for the workout. And so, that first consultation, we do the sit down with them and the workout, and then they come back for the second workout, because we really want them to get a feel for what we do and get a chance to experience it.
Now, with the workout and it being 20 minutes, is that machine? Is it more hit? Are people like amazed that, wow, they really got in a great workout in 20 minutes? That seems like, whoa, that's not possible, right?
Yeah. You know what's funny? So I personally was a skeptic at the beginning. So again, think about my background. I mean, I spent probably 12 hours a week, at least, in the gym. So when I first heard about this whole 20-minute thing, my first thought was, there's no way I'm going to be able to work hard enough in 20 minutes to truly make a difference in my personal, like my body's not going to make a difference. And so I love when people come in and their first question to me is, come on, Dwight, 20 minutes, there's no way you're going to be able to do anything in 20 minutes. And so I appreciate when people have that perspective, because it gives us the opportunity to show them how much you can actually get done in 20 minutes. And so, yes, to answer your question, yes, in 20 minutes, we work the entire body, and that includes cardio. And so it is a mixture of, we do have high-tech machines. And then when it comes to our cardio, I think most people would categorize it as HIIT. So we're looking at some high-intensity interval training for cardio. And we really compress the timeline that we look at to really get the impact in a shortened amount of time. And I think for most people, and when I say most, I'm talking 99% of people that come in to try this are very surprised how hard and I would say the impact that 20 minutes can have.
Right.
It's amazing.
Yes. That makes a lot of sense, especially when you correlated it to hit. I've had a personal experience of some classes that I've taken in the past in the state of Florida, and they were only 30 minutes, and that facility focused on getting things done in 30 minutes. So I will be coming to you to try it out, and I'm going to let the viewers know how it was. So I would love to do that and let the viewers know. So if you're watching this right now, stay informed, tag yourself in this post so that you can come back and see the follow-up, because I'm going to follow up and let you all know how the workout is.
Absolutely, Corrita. We're looking forward to having you, and we definitely want all the viewers to be able to get that feedback because it will definitely surprise you. Trust me.
Tell me a little bit about your team. Tell me more about your coaches.
Sure, sure. So my coaches, I guess in one word, I would say my coaches care. So they come from a background predominantly in kinesiology or exercise science. Each one of our coaches goes through an extensive certification process comprised of both classroom, so actual coursework that they need to be certified in coursework, which requires study. Well, now it's online, that portion, and they have to study for an exam or multiple exams. And then there's an actual hands-on practical piece that requires individual knowledge of things such as anatomy and physiology, nutrition. We're talking about specific body angles, things that we want to make sure that we maximize with our clients so that, number one, we're getting the most effective use of the exercises, but number two, so that we minimize the injury. And Corita, when you come in, you'll see why this is so important, because when we're on our machines, one of the cool things about it is once we set you up in the machines, there's a lot of memorization that the machines do so that every time you come in, it's going to be personalized experience for you. So every time you come in, they're going to know, hey, Corita's in this machine. And so the workouts are going to be personalized to your individual strength profile, your individual body angles. There's a lot of things that we can do. And in order to be able to do this, my coaches have to know specific knowledge about things like joint angles and muscle positions and a lot of things that even if they have a background in kinesiology and exercise science, it's going to be specific to how the exercise coach does it. And so I'm confident that when my coaches are working one-on-one with my clients, that they are informed and educated so that my clients are getting the best possible service. So I'm definitely proud of my coaches that I have here.
Awesome. And your clients are men, women of all ages?
Absolutely. Absolutely. So currently, it's funny. Someone asked me this question yesterday and I was thinking back through my roster. So right now, my clients range in age of, I think my youngest client right now individually is 16 and my oldest client is 86. So I have quite a range of ages and everything in between. I've got, everything from busy professionals, I've got retirees, I've got students, I've got quite a few couples who come in and work out together, and they will share a coach. And so we do quite a few what we call partner plans, where two people will come in and they'll work out with one coach. And so I've got a few couples that do that. And then I've got some mother-daughter combinations that will do that as well. And so a great opportunity for, a few parents to spend that time with their children to come in, get their quality time together, but also work on their health and fitness together as well. So, it's a great time to do a couple things at once, both leading to, long-term health. So, it's one of those things. I think someone asked me yesterday, Dwight, who's your typical client? And I said, well, I don't know if I necessarily like to use the word typical because I do have clients all over the place. And so I would say the answer to that question is my typical client is anyone who is concerned about their health and fitness, who doesn't want to be in a traditional gym environment and who enjoys that one-on-one kind of personal touch, or who enjoys very, very small, that small boutique feel. Then that's who that would be.
I love it. Well, you heard it here, WOBs. You can get that small personal feel. If you want to grab your WOB, you can do a partner workout at the Exercise Coach. So WOBs, go get that work in. Dwight, I thank you so much for joining me this morning and telling us more about you and your company. And I will be back to try those workouts and to give everyone an update. Dwight, you're located in Gilbert?
Yes, we are located in the Gilbert Town Square Shopping Center. So 1166 South Gilbert Road. We're in Suite 104. So come all the way to the rear of the shopping center, back by the theaters. Got a nice bright sign that's up there, and you can't miss us because we're, our colors are predominantly orange. I've got some gray on right now, but predominantly orange. We got a nice sign up there, but all the way to the rear. So corner of Gilbert and Warner Road.
And your website for people.
Yes. So a couple of best way, we've got exercisecoach.com/Gilbert, or you can also reach us on Facebook and Instagram.
And folks, my name's Karita Walker. I'm the owner of My WOAB. And if you need a workout accountability buddy, we are finding you. We're so excited to have you again, and thank you.
Thank you very much.
Tag My WOAB. That's hashtag My WOAB, MYWOAB, in your posts, regardless if you post on My WOAB, Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter, because we truly care about what you share. And I'll see you next time. Thanks for joining us.